Sounded like a beer can getting flattened. It just was crunch. I hate to say it, it was kind of cool.
I hate to say it, it was kind of cool. That was all I got. What was he talking about? Hold on. Hello， 我是阿滴。在台湾学英文的时候，我们主要都是学美式发音，对吧？但是你知道吗？就算是在美式发音里面，也是会战南北的哦。今天的影片是口音听力挑战，我们要来挑战的是美国的南部口音的 Southern accent。在历史上，中文因为中国这么大的面积的土地，在不同的区域当中会开始有口音的差异，甚至有一些会发展成是方言。那美国也是一样，特别是在南部这块地区，因为殖民者、移民者，或者是它独立的文化发展，让它的口音变得非常的有特色。我们这边所谓的南部，通常是指从 Texas 一直到 Virginia 以下的区块，但是唯独不包含 Florida。那我自己对南部口音的印象是听起来懒洋洋的，就很多字体它都会把它粘在一起，或者是把它拉得很长。所以如果不熟悉这种口音的话，真的还是蛮难听得懂。那今天为了要挑战看看我的听力，邀请了一个来自 North Carolina 的 YouTuber 叫做小飞，他会准备几个短片来测试听力。大家在看影片的同时，也可以测试看看自己能够听得懂多少。那我们就开始吧。First of all, let's welcome 小飞。
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Xiao Fei. I love just going out in nature. I am a country boy. I grew up in the country.
You grew up in North Carolina.
Yes, that's correct.
So that's Southern America.
Yes, it is called North Carolina, but it is in the South.
I can't say I know a lot about the accent. I only have the stereotype of the accent, which is, I feel like not...
Drunken hillbilly?
Yeah.
That's about 70% of us.
70% is a high number.
We like to have a good time. So, of course, you asked me to find some movies. Fortunately, in movies, Southern accents are not very well represented. So Hollywood, if y'all listening, you need better Southern accents. So I was unable to find those clips. Also, politicians, when they speak, they drop it right away. I think that there is this kind of stigma against the Southern accent. 70%,
the stereotype.
70% drunken hillbillies.
So talk to me a little bit about these clips that you found.
Right, so instead of finding, sort of people acting, what I found is real people in real situations. Unfortunately, in most cases, that also means they're on the news, and whenever somebody's on the news, somebody was getting arrested, right. There was a fire.
They did something dumb.
I just want to clarify to the audience here that this does not represent all Southern people. This represents Southern YouTube.
Dude, you're building on the stereotype.
I know, yeah. Give them your best shot. Don't feel bad if you can't understand it. I'll add one more disclaimer, which is that in America, sometimes they will put English subtitles on this kind of a...
Oh, even Americans don't understand what they're talking about.
Northern Yankees. The Yankees don't understand what they're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a news clip about a tree that was rotting and it was unsafe. Branches were falling off. The city had it removed, but the team that they had to cut it down was negligent, and the tree ended up falling onto a car.
Oh,
so this is
car right here. Okay.
Yeah, that car right there. So this is the interview with the witness,
okay,
for who saw that happen.
Okay, got it.
That witness had to say.
Sounded like a beer can getting flattened. It just was crunch. I hate to say it, it was kind of cool.
I hate to say it, it was kind of cool. That was all I got. What was he talking about? Hold on. I hear satellite.
Sounded like a beer can getting flattened.
It sounded like a beer can. It sounded like a beer can getting flattened.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I got it. This is really hard.
I hate to say it, it was kind of cool.
Oh, I hate to say it, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, he's a little bit embarrassed because he saw this event happen like
it's a tragedy, but you can't help but feel it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you see an explosion or something. It's like, whoa! Yeah. Oh man, that poor girl's crying.
So, in a word, there are a lot of pee-highs in Southern America.
Yeah, country pee-highs.
Yeah. Bottom line, that's that poor girl's new car, and she can't get to school now.
Bottom line, that's the girl's new car, and she can't get to school now. Because I got like 95% of that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, a good start.
Sounded like a beer can getting flattened. It just was crunch. I hate to say it, it was kind of cool. The bottom line, that's that poor girl's new car, and she can't get to school now.
So from this one clip, I've definitely heard of this accent before. So I feel like that's why I'm able to pick it up. The mannerism resonates a relaxed state.
Yeah.
The pace of life there is slower.
Yeah, it's much slower.
Right, let's go into the next one.
Also a car crash related
story.
Well, I just had got done feeding my chickens, watering them and stuff, and I walked back to my house there to get my phone so I could play a video game on it. And all of a sudden, I heard a big boom.
All right, I'm picking up single words. Can understand
Like the context of
the context of it. About 50% of what he's talking about.
Well, I just had got done feeding my chickens water.
It's probably the grammar here that is throwing up. I just had got done. I just
finished.
I just finished.
Oh, feeding my chickens.
Yeah. The context of all of this is that the accident happened on this man's farm.
I walked back to my house, sir, to get
I walked back to my house. House.
Yeah, you got it. You're Southern already.
my phone so I could play a video game on it.
My farm, so that I can play a video game.
Phone.
Of my phone, not farm.
And all of a sudden, I heard a big boom.
All of a sudden, I heard a big boom.
He heard the big boom.
Heard, not heard.
Yeah, he heard the big boom.
That's not grammatically correct. No?
Depends where you're from.
I looked back out my door and the electric pole fell and the lines was falling.
I look back to the pole.
I looked back out my door.
Oh, I backed out my door.
I looked back out my door and the electric pole fell and the lines was falling.
An electric pole
Yeah, this is the electric pole.
fell right onto the something.
It's saying the electric pole fell and the lines.
Were falling. The lines
Yeah.
were falling.
Yeah, but no G because we don't.
Ah, the falling.
Yeah, we don't.
Falling.
We don't use the G yet.
Oh, that was very difficult. Like 50%. I really needed your help there.
Well, I just had got done feeding my chickens, watering them and stuff, and I walked back to my house, sir, to get my phone so I could play a video game on it. And all of a sudden, I heard a big boom. I looked back out my door and the electric pole fell and the lines was falling, and the geotacker was sideways into the fence.
This was such a good example for a clip because the grammar, the mannerism, and the accent.
This is real people telling real stories.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.
All right, let's talk about distance. If I say, hey, it's down the road a piece, that's a pretty good ways. We're talking probably 5 miles or more. Now, if I say over yonder, that's probably not far. It's like within the same small rural area.
He's speaking pretty clearly. I'm not sure if I'm adapting to the
I
accent.
think you're getting better.
Yeah.
I think that you're getting used
But
to it.
this one, I feel like it's a very light accent. It's a good ways. We're talking probably about 5 miles
or more, yeah.
or more. Yeah. Right. If I say over yonder, it's probably not that far. It's within that same rural area. And I'm starting to pick up the accent.
Yeah, rural area.
area.
Rural, yeah. The same rural area.
It's-
Nah, it's in the same rural area.
You just picked up the accent.
When I
naturally.
go home, after a short time, I am speaking with a southern accent. So it's it is what you say. Also, it's very easy to drop the southern accent when I leave because otherwise people just don't understand me.
Weather terms. It's raining like pouring piss out of a boot. It's raining like a cow pissing on a flat rock. It's coming a toad choker out there.
Why would there be piss in a boot?
That's a good question. I never thought about that. In the South, we have a bit of a dirty sense of humor,
Oh.
and that's why they call it the dirty South. We're crude. A lot of our jokes are quite crude, and so we love this kind of a joke.
A cow pissing on a flat rock. It's a very vivid image.
Yeah, we're colorful people.
All right, let's talk about distance. If I say, hey, it's down the road a piece, that's a pretty good ways. We're talking probably 5 miles or more. Now, if I say over yonder, that's probably not far. It's like within the same small rural area.
All right, let's go to our final clip.
This guy's house was robbed. The perpetrator was high on some sort of a substance. He just took random things.
Okay.
So he's sort of confronting him, and this is the interview.
It's an interview of the guy who was robbed.
Yeah.
When I finally got down here to the house to look see what happened, the door
When I finally got down here to the house to see finally what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
To look, see what happens. Yeah.
Wait, I should speak in a normal accent.
No, I love it. I love it. You sound great. You sound so southern. I like it.
was standing wide open. It looked like he was packing up for a yard sale when he come out.
He looked like he was packing up for a yard sale when he was coming out.
Yeah, so a yard sale is a very southern thing as well.
Yeah. Like a garage sale.
Yeah, it's like a garage sale. We don't have garages, we have yards.
Yards. The robber is gathering a lot of stuff.
But also like
trying to-
useless stuff because when you go to like a yard sale, you know, people aren't selling really valuable stuff.
Yeah.
Who steals a cheese grater? He stole an empty bottle of spray.
And he saw an empty bottle of spray.
Got me the most was my soap. He stole my soap. Who steals soap?
He stole my soap. Yeah, he's really
Who
stealing
steals
that.
soap?
When I finally got down here to the house to look see what happened, the door was standing wide open. It looked like he was packing up for a yard sale when he come out. Who steals a cheese grater? He stole an empty bottle of spray. What got me the most was my soap. He stole my soap.
All right, challenge complete.
Yeah, man, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I think I picked up a little bit of the Southern accent
yeah,
now.
we're making you an honorary Southern person.
The thing I find very interesting about languages is that the different accents, there's so many accents that you don't know, but we're still speaking the same language.
Yeah.
So it's got other aspects outside of the sheer pronunciation of words.
Yeah, so exactly. So in these clips that you watched here, just sort of examples so you can understand it. And then in a bit, I'll teach you how to properly speak like a Southern gentleman.
If you guys want to check that video out, go to 小飞 channel. 好的，以上就是这次南部口音的听力挑战。我觉得小飞真的非常的用心，他准备的 clip 都是真人真事道地的发音。那这一次也是我们在做的众多里面，就是印度、英式、法式最困难的一次。我几乎平均下来只能够听得懂5到6成，不知道大家在看影片的时候有没有跟我相同的感觉？不过在挑战的过程，我有一种越来越熟悉，越来越能够听得懂，甚至自己的发音跟口音都有一点被影响的这种感觉，解锁了另一个口音。那最后，如果你想要在这个频道上看到其他口音挑战的主题的话，也欢迎留言跟我讲。然后也要记得按下小铃铛，才不会错过新影片。这个频道除了礼拜一会有影片之外，其他时间也会不定期上传。Alright, that's a wrap for this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.